Have you ever sat down to study, read the same sentence 5 times and still had no idea what it said? Or maybe you watched a tutorial, felt like a genius, then immediately forgot everything the moment you tried it yourself? Yeah, me too. But don't worry, because today we're unlocking the secret to learning anything fast. Whether you want to ace an exam, master a new skill, or just finally remember people's names at parties, this is for you. Most people try to learn by cramming. They shove information into their brains like it's a suitcase before a trip. But guess what? That information is going to spill out the moment you need it. Just like that extra pair of shoes you thought you'd fit. The trick? Understand first, memorize later. If you can't explain something in your own words, you don't really know it. So, before you memorize anything, ask yourself, do I actually get this? If not, break it down, use examples, or imagine explaining it to a 5-year-old. Or your dog. Dogs are great listeners. Elon Musk didn't become a rocket scientist by accident. He wasn't just born knowing how to build spaceships. Although, would anyone be surprised if he was? Musk learns by using what he calls the semantic tree method. Fancy name, simple concept. Learn the trunk and branches first before the leaves. Meaning, don't jump into random details. Start with the fundamentals. Imagine trying to play guitar by memorizing 100 songs before even knowing how to hold the thing. That's what most people do when learning. Instead, focus on the basics first, then add details. Ever learned something and then immediately forgot it? Yeah, welcome to being human. Turns out your brain is designed to forget things it thinks are useless. But here's the hack. If you want to remember something, your brain needs to see it multiple times in different ways. This is called spaced repetition. The more you revisit information over time, the stronger your memory gets. It's like working out, but for your brain. Except no sweating. Hopefully. Reading a book doesn't mean you know what's in it. Just like owning gym equipment doesn't mean you have abs. The best way to actually learn is to test yourself. After you study something, don't just nod and move on. Close the book and try to recall the key points. If you can't, congrats, you now know what you don't know. If you really want to lock in knowledge, teach it to someone else. No, seriously, grab your sibling, friend, or even your cat. When you teach, you're forced to simplify, organize, and connect ideas, which helps you understand it better. Plus, if your friend looks confused, you'll know exactly where you need to improve. Knowledge is like leftovers. If you don't use it, it goes bad. Except for honey. Honey lasts forever. If you want to remember something long-term, you need to use it. Learning a new language? Speak it. Studying coding? Build a tiny project? Want to learn cooking? Stop watching videos and get in the kitchen. Application is everything. The more you do, the more you remember. And the best part? You don't need a textbook for that. Just real-world practice. Learning isn't about cramming facts. It's about understanding, recalling, and using information in real life. So next time you need to learn something fast, remember. Understand first, memorize second. Learn the fundamentals before details. Use spaced repetition to fight forgetting. Test yourself instead of just reading. Teach it to someone else. Apply what you learn ASAP. And remember, your brain is way more powerful than you think. You just need to train it right. If this video helped you, hit that like button, subscribe for more brain-boosting content, and share this with someone who needs to learn faster, like yesterday. Now go forth, learn like a genius, and most importantly, don't forget to actually use what you learn. See you next time.